is up? Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day. Back here with some more Resident Evil 4 gameplay for you. And today I'm going to be talking about the marketing of ResidentEvilRequiem and whether this has been a good thing or has been a complete and utter failure. So without further ado, let's jump right into this. Now, with New York Comic Con coming to a close and with no new Resident Evil footage showing off, they had a little Capcom panel, but I don't think too many people were optimistic about seeing new footage, as most of it was basically just the same exact demo they showed off, which even begs the question, why is that demo, as much as we've seen it already, why is it just not in public hands at this point? It just makes you wonder. I think it will be eventually, but it's kind of getting to the point where I think even people are tired of looking at it, and a lot of people have not even played it yet, but they just keep seeing the same thing. But nonetheless, nothing really new came out at New York Comic Con, except for the fact that the pre-order release date of the game being October 29th, but they also specified when they showed it off that there will be no new gameplay footage. Now, could they possibly be like, well, there's no new gameplay footage, but maybe we might show off something, reveal something that's non-gameplay wise? Possibly. I've speculated maybe they'll show off, since it's when the pre-orders go live, obviously they're going to probably show the cover of the game or even the collector's edition or something like that. They're going to have like a 30th anniversary commemorative video for it, but who knows? They could be anal in words, whatnot. But let's just play devil advocate and say they really don't show off anything other than pre-orders going live and something like that. Alright? A lot of people have come to basically debates, and even some people getting really frustrated, a little bit pissed off, as they think that the marketing for this game has been absolutely horrendous and terrible on Capcom's part, and they don't know what the heck they're going to be doing, because a lot of people are either in multiple camps of A, they're tired of seeing the same thing, B, they want to see a certain someone that a lot of people for years have been led to believe is in this game. If you don't know who I'm talking about, obviously it's Leon. Or C, they're just wondering what the heck to believe anymore, because it's just like nothing's really coming out of it. But in order to get context to where we are, as well as how I ultimately feel, I think we need that much needed, because this isn't a story that just started this year. This story has been going on for years to come. So, before Resident Evil 9 Requiem ever got officially revealed this year, this is why I feel the way I do about it, and why I honestly don't have a single problem with the marketing because of my perspective. I understand why people are frustrated by it, but I seriously don't have a problem with it. So, we had Resident Evil 9 supposedly leaked and rumored years before it ever officially was revealed to the public this year, back in June. And we were told multiple things, that it was going to have multiple different names. I remember, Resident Evil 9 Annihilation. I remember originally, it was going to be Leon and Jill. Blah, blah, blah. They were on the island, the hospital site, stuff like that. We heard so many things come to fruition. And I remember a year ago where, the whole thing with, Jill is apparently not in the game anymore, and it's just Leon, and et cetera, et cetera. By the time we got to the official, reveal of it, at that point, we'd already heard so many daggone things. So when we saw the official reveal, it was kind of not what a lot of people expected, because he had a brand new character. And it wasn't what people, were expecting. There was nobody talking about Grace as a character, because no one knew who the hell Grace was. I didn't hear anyone from the Rumorville talking about Grace. Maybe possibly somebody, I don't recall all the rumors and things I've read over the last 4 or 5 years regarding this game, but I don't remember anyone mentioning the name Grace. It just kind of was revealed when the game was revealed. But nonetheless, Grace was a character that they were going to go with, not to mention being a character related to an already existing character from Outbreak. That was not on a lot of people's bingo cards, so it was kind of from a different direction. Now, combine that with some people still saying to this day that, hey, Leon is still in this game. They haven't revealed it. They're supposedly holding him off to the last minute. And basically, a lot of people have gotten really agitated by it, saying, at this point, some people saying, hey, we know he's in the game. Some people still don't believe he's in the game. But, getting more and more agitated, saying, like, just show him off. Just put people's fears to ease and stuff. And keep in mind that I want to, get into that real quick right here, but it's not where I'm going to go with my main point of why I don't really care too much about the market, why I don't have a problem with it. Capcom is no strangers to dragging things out. I remember when Separate Ways DLC came out. Everyone and their mother, uncle, brother, aunt, they knew the DLC existed. They had already found it on the files. People had already seen it. They knew it was there. But Capcom didn't make any type of inclination that it existed. And when they finally revealed it, it was way back in September, like months after the game came out, and they just released it a week later. I was on the belief that, dude, it did show off like a little trailer and, I don't know, the Summer Games Fest or in between. It would have put a lot of the discourse behind it. Because some people honestly didn't believe it because they were just so quiet about it. They didn't say anything. They just waited and waited and waited. So would it surprise me that they would wait till the last hour to reveal something like that? No, I wouldn't be surprised at all. But getting to the point now, we're here where they've basically shown off, ever since they revealed the game, they basically showed off the same demo for the last like 3 or so events. You know, you got the reveal at Summer Games Fest. Then I forget what other event they had in like late August or something. Then they had the not Summer Games Fest, the Tokyo Game Show. And then they just had this New York Comic Con. It's basically the same exact demo, but nothing new. And a lot of people was like, if you're just going to say the same exact stuff, why keep coming back? And a lot of people, especially in the Tokyo Game Show, where they were basically led to believe that that was going to be where something big was going to take place. But no, they didn't really showcase anything. They just hyped everyone up for nothing. And people got a really bad taste in their mouth. Which leads us to right now. And whether they're going to show anything more at this whole, whatever the release date, maybe not, who knows. I still go on to what I believe is that if you're going to get anything new, it's either going to be at the Game Awards, or possibly they'll have a whole event to themselves in between or something like that. But at this point in time, I can't say for sure. But here's how I get to the point where I don't really have a problem with their marketing. I wouldn't even have a problem if they never showed anything else until the game release. Like, they just basically showed the same stuff and maybe have a few modifications, but that's it. I wouldn't even have a problem with that. And you might be thinking, well, why? People, they want to see new stuff. You even just went over how they keep showing the same thing at this point. Guys, let's stop lying. Let's just be honest. Everyone who keeps searching up for new information on Resident Evil on a daily basis, we all know they're going to buy the game on day one. We already know that. What more do they really need to see and to have any incentive to buy the game? Like, let's stop acting like this game has to prove itself. People are already going to buy the game regardless, just because it's called Resident Evil. That's all it really needs, all right? You might have some new fans that aren't familiar with the franchise. You're always going to pick up some new fans, but the person that's always looking this stuff up, and the average Resident Evil fan, they're going to play and buy this, okay? I wish we could just actually, have some surprises and be surprised. I know it's a foreign time period in this day and age where everything is revealed to us, and that gets back to my whole point. I'm kind of tired and exhausted from this game, and it hasn't even come out yet. I haven't even played any type of gameplay or demo footage because I don't have any. Because I've heard this game for the last 4 or 5 years. I'm just kind of sick and tired of it. Sick and tired of playing it. Is it real? Is it not? Is they going to show this off? Or are they not? It's just kind of exhausting. So when they didn't have any new footage at the Tokyo Game Show, I was probably one of the few people relieved, because I'm like, damn, that's one less thing I have to do. Because you haven't already noticed, I've been playing a lot of other games this past month. I've been really busy playing a lot of things, trying to get some content on the channel. I had, Chronos. I had Borderlands 4. I had, Silent Hill F. I had, I'm playing Ghost of Yotei right now. So it's no problem to me that, hey, they didn't show anything off and stuff. As I said before, if you're getting impatient, there's tons of other games you can play. Tons of other stuff you can play. Not just games in general, but stuff in the horror genre itself. There's tons of other things you can be doing to occupy your time if you're that impatient. They'll show off stuff when they do, and when it comes, we will talk about it, but just relax, okay? I get it, but there's other things you could be doing, okay? The world doesn't revolve around Resident Evil. They'll reveal it when they want to, and when they do, we can talk about it. Whenever they want to show off new gameplay, or, God forbid, show a certain character that people keep talking 24/7 about. But nonetheless, as always I say, that is my opinion. I want to hear your guys' opinion. How do you feel about the marketing? Is it frustrating you, or are you just someone's like, yeah, they know what they're doing. They're going to antagonize you and drag it out as long as they want to, knowing that full well you're still going to come back around and get it anyway. Let me know down in the comment section down below. But thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy this video, and hopefully I can see you guys back in the next one. Thanks, and I'll see you all later. Peace.